6 months. Yeah. Good evening. We're going to start our committee meetings tonight for June 10th at 6:03 PM. And our first committee is Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to open the City Public Works at 6:03 PM. Let the record show that both my committee members are here, Tom Snitsky and Michael Morrow. I have one thing in my folder for Cuyahoga County Solid Waste District, and I'm going to turn it over to Director Bryda to summarize, please.
Good evening, thank you. So this is the Cuyahoga County Solid Waste District's management plan that takes effect next year through 2040. There's no increase in cost. They need 60% of the communities to approve this just to get it going. And we have till August 10th. So with the next 3 meetings, there's no need for emergency right now.
Do any of my committee members have any questions for Director Bryda?
No, sir.
Council as a whole?
Thank you. What's the timeline?
They give you a 90-day ratification period that ends August 10th.
Okay.
So looking at the meetings,
So we have to have the 2 in July and the 1 at the end of June. Got it.
Anybody else from council? Anybody in the audience? Okay, if I would like to add this to our next meeting and put it on the agenda, do I have a second?
Second the motion.
Roll call?
Snitsky, yes.
Morrow, yes.
Costanzo, yes. Director Garrison, Director Bryda, no new business today?
No from Director Gerson.
no, just this.
Do any of my committee members have any new business?
No, sir.
Council as a whole? Okay, if there's no new business, I'm going to look to close the city's public works out at 6:05 PM. Do I have a second?
Morrow, second.
Roll call?
Morrow,
Snitsky,
yes.
yes.
Costanzo, yes.
Thank you. We now go to Police and Fire with Councilman Elliott.
Thank you, Mr. President. Call the meeting to order at 6:06. I don't have anything in my folder this evening. Chiefs, you don't have anything for us? Either one? Anybody have any questions for either of the chiefs? Audience, anybody? Nobody? Okay, guess I'll make a motion to adjourn at 6:06:21.
Costanzo, second.
Roll call.
Costanzo, yes.
Martin, yes.
Elliot, yes, we're adjourned.
Thank you. We now go to Community Services, Councilperson Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. President. We'll begin our meeting at 6:06 PM. I too have nothing in my folder this evening, but Director Terry is here. Director Terry, do you have anything for our community today?
Thank you, Councilperson. So I just wanted to address the group and let you know that this Friday starts our portion of the Seven Hills Thrills in the Hills Summer Concert Series. The first of the entire series, which we partner with Broadview Heights, went off on Friday. We were represented there well by residents. I was very proud to see them traveling and taking part in this concert series that we worked so hard to put together for them. I also want to let you know that Home Days is coming up, so please bear in mind, of course, any participation that you would like to have. With that, the dates are going to be July 18th, 19th, and 20th. I would like to speak to everybody individually soon about some of the options that you guys all may have for that. Am I missing anything, Councilperson?
Just as a reminder, what band will be playing this
Oh,
week?
thank you very much. Yes, Funkology will be the band.
Okay.
They'll start at 6, and we will have a food truck here serving by 5:30.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any questions for the director from our committee members?
Councilperson Kelly, I have one.
Councilperson Costanzo?
How did the foundation do on Sunday at the Ribbon Rock?
We don't have a dollar amount, but
Okay.
for those of you who are not aware, what Councilman Costanzo is referencing is there is a newly formed 501c3 of residents called the Seven Hills Community Foundation. It is, of course, separate from the city itself. It is run by individuals and residents of the city. And the first order of which we had was we were offered the opportunity to sell beer tokens at the Ribbon Rock and maintain all of the tip money that we received. And that'll go a long way to accomplish some of the goals that we have as a community foundation. So it'll be the Seven Hills Community Foundation, and our efforts will be to put forth as much civic engagement, positive civic engagement as we can. You're welcome.
Thank you. Anyone else for Director Terry from the committee or other council members? Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Director. Any further comments for community services from our committee members or members of council? Anyone from the administration? Anyone from the audience? Okay, if there's nothing further, I'll make a motion to adjourn at 6:09 PM.
Costanzo, second.
Roll call, please.
Costanzo, yes.
Curriasis, yes.
Kelly, yes. We're out at 6:09. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We now go to Finance, Civil Service, and Personnel. I'm going to open up at 6:10. All committee persons are present. The only thing I have in my folder this evening is a moral claim for Jacob Streeter on 650 East Meadowlawn. Jacob, are you here? Would you like to come up and speak?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so I just, back in August last year, I called the city out to my residents at 650 East Mellon, clogged sewer line. And crew was excellent, very, very curious and everything. Came out, found my clean out, notified me about where the clog was at, but then said at the time that their jet truck was down. And I know the city usually provides, or it's no cost to the residents in that regard. So the service department, the crew that was on site advised me to call plumber. And then when I questioned, well, who would pay that, when usually the city would pay that, cover that cost because of their trucks being down. The crew mentioned to call the city afterwards to file a claim. So I kept in contact with the gentleman that I was working with on the finance committee for the claim, filed it, and kind of just been waiting around really to this moment. So I'm requesting that I am reimbursed for this mortal claim.
Anybody on the committee have any questions? Councilman Martin?
Yeah, I have no questions, just I think, Chair, if you would, you should read the letter into the record from the Director of Finance.
After findings reviewed by our Moral Claims Committee and discovery by the Service Director, using our sewer camera to determine that this moral claim should not be considered for approval. Service Director Brighter used our sewer camera and found that the obstruction was on the homeowner's property, thus absolving us from any responsibility regarding our service department and or sewer vac truck services. Anybody on the committee have any more questions or comments? Anybody else on council? Hearing none.
I just, how much is the moral claim?
$750.
$750. Okay, that's all I have right now.
Anybody else have anything? Okay, so the finance committee will vote the pay or not pay it, and then their decision will be sent to city council and will be decided at the end of the regular city council meeting.
Okay.
Their findings. So I'm going to call for a vote of the finance committee to pay the moral claim or not to pay the moral claim for $750. Roll call. Councilman Morrow,
No.
Councilman Martin,
No.
Curriasis, no. So this will be sent to the end of the council meeting. We'll vote at the end.
Okay.
Anything else for finance this evening? Hearing none, I'm going to motion to adjourn at 6:14 PM. Do I have a second?
Martin, second.
Roll call.
Martin, yes.
Morrow, yes.
Curriasis, yes. Committee meeting's adjourned.
Martin rule in effect.
Yeah, go get the girls.
We got 9 more times to say.